How to become a registered nurse in Kuwait. Don't forget to subscribe and enable notification to get informative videos of all healthcare professionals. Different job opportunities for registered nurses are awaiting at Kuwait. Private hospitals, government hospitals, home care nurse, dental nurse, school nurse, industrial nurse, like that so many. In private firms as well as in the government firms. You can see what are the steps for the license process. You can see on the website, that is www.moh.gov.kw. Now we can see what are the steps we have to follow to get license in Kuwait. First step, set your goal and prepare all your documents. Next, you have to find out an employer through reliable agency or through online platforms, the hospital websites or any agency, reliable agency you can depend to find out an employer in Kuwait. You have to attend interview and get visa to Kuwait from employer. So interviews will be always the Skype interviews, online Zoom interviews will be there. So you can attend the online interview from the employer, and the employer likes you, then they will issue the visa to you to the Kuwait. Data check or data flow verification depends on your recruiting employer, either data check or data flow for your documents like education document, license document, experience, all this we have to do. It is done through the agency named ISVSC, that is for the data check, okay? International Specialized Verification Services Co. That is doing the data check verification process for your documents. Or you can depend on data flow, PSV, primary source verification, based on your employer. Which one they need, according to that you can rely on these agencies. Next, you will get work permit card, and you can join in your facility immediately after you get the work permit card. Then employer will assist you for the resident card. So once you get the resident card, if your verification everything is completed, then employer will initiate a further process of exam booking. So the exam you have to attend in Kuwait. There will be written exam and oral exam will be there. After you pass the exam, next step is you have to complete the medical checkup. After completing your medical checkup with the report, you have to visit MOH office with all attested documents of your all original documents you have to carry with attestation, and they will verify the documents and they will issue the license within 1 week. So this is the rough idea about how the process is going on. If we move on further, we can see how the Kuwait exam process. In most the areas, employer will inform applicant that they have to go for MOH office. There is exam center is there in Kuwait. You have to go there and write the exam like that. So once you reach there at the center, you can see more than 400 or 500 candidates will be there for came for the exam. So they will provide you a serial number, and right before the exam starts, they will provide you the number. You can enter inside the hall and you will get the question papers. So there will be 30 MCQ multiple choice questions will be there that you have written exam it is. So answer you have to mark it. The time duration that for the exam, that is for 30 minutes. This pattern I am saying for the nurses, other doctors and others, the questions may be, there will be difference will be there. For the nurses it is 30 MCQ for 30 minutes. So after you finish your exam, you have to wait at least 1 to 2 hours outside, or 2 to 3 hours sometimes, based on the applicant's count. So you have to wait outside and they will inform. So with the serial number, they will call serial number and name like that. So that is the candidate who passed the exam. So for them, they will say, oh, congratulations, you have passed the exam. Now you have to complete the oral exam. Those who have failed shall write the exam on another date. So now you pass exam, written exam. Next step is interview. So when you enter into the room where they conduct the interview, the board will greet you okay, congratulations for passing your written exam, and now there is a viva like that, they will inform. Then there are 4 rooms will be there. In each room, 2 examiners will be there. like for conducting the oral exam. Candidate shall individually approach them as per the instructions provided by the staffs outside. So once you enter into the room, you have to greet them, tell them thank you for giving this opportunity. Sit peacefully and calm. They will ask you to some questions like introduce yourself. Then always you have to prepare yourself for self-introduction as a candidate. They will ask questions based on your experience. If your experience is in the ward, means ward related questions they will ask, but not that much difficult interview as I heard. Familiar topics they are asking. If you have ICU experience like related to the ventilator, ECMO care and emergency medications like that, ICU related questions they will ask. Or if your experience in the ward, previously one of my clients, she got the questions like vital signs and abnormal findings of vital signs, what is the waste management, then duties performed by you in the ward, then infection control related some questions, PP related questions, like that questions they have asked. Initially they asked introduce, then after that ward experience related questions was asked. Interview was easy, it's not that much difficult, okay. After finishing oral interview, you can leave the center. Within a week, your employer will tell you you can go for the medical checkup. Then you have to visit the MOH office with all your attested original documents and a medical checkup result. Then after verifying your documents, they will process your license and you will get updates from your employer that license is ready and you will get the license card. So this is the process of the license in the private sector. And here is the detail of the address, okay, Kuwait MOH address where the exam is conducting. Ministry of Health Kuwait, Sulaib Khat, Jamal Abdel Nasser Street, PO Box 5, zip code 13001. So if you have any problem issues related to any technical support you need, you can email to appsupport, okay, at moh.gov.kw. So now we can see what are the documents required for the process for getting job in MOH hospitals, that means government sectors. You must prepare the documents, that is your updated resume, copy of your degree certificate, bachelor degree or your diploma certificate, high school certificate, higher secondary certificate that is attested from Kuwait External Affairs with a grade not less than good. Then transcript with the topic, number of hours for all the nursing subjects attested from Kuwait External Affairs. Copy of your higher secondary certificate that is attested from Kuwait External Affairs. Copy of a valid nursing license from your country. Copy of your passport, photos, 4 photos with the size they have mentioned 4:6 like that, and copy of your residence page. Then copy of experience certificate attested from your country. Make sure get experience from above 100-bedded hospital to get a job in a good hospitals and all. Then copy of your BLS, basic life support certificate. Copy of reference letter from your last employer, you have to get it. Diploma should be from either public authority for applied education and training, or it should be approved institutions by Kuwait Higher Education. So if you have done diploma in your country, you must get the equivalency from like Kuwait Higher Education Council. Copy of a no objection certificate, NOC certificate, you have to get it from your previous employer, that is from the Kuwait, from the your home country also if you have the experience. Now we can see the criteria for application. Which are the criteria? Who can apply? Applicant must have a valid residence in Kuwait. Then other visa like visit or servant visa will not be accepted. Visa number 18 must have a job as a nurse and the employer agreeing to transfer the residence to Ministry of Health. Cancellation and transfer of nursing license to MOH or visa number 22 like that. The candidate must be able to speak and write English. Then experience for a Bachelor Science in Nursing not less than 3 years and diploma holders not less than 4 years. Age limit, female not more than 35 years, male not more than 40 years, and male and female not less than 25 years. That is the age limit for application. All candidates should be medically fit. Pass the written exam and interview conducted by MOH. Certificate needs to be either in English or Arabic. So if it is in another language, you have to translate your certificates. Then application needs to submitted by the concerned individual who is applying for the job. So how you have to send the application mean all these documents you have to send mail to nursing@moh.gov.kw. You can send all these documents. Now, let us see the type of visas in Kuwait. As I have mentioned, 18, 22, all this, what it is. Issued under different professional categories. So, Article 18 states that a person who enters in Kuwait under work visa is permitted to work and thereby issued a work permit. His or her residence on passport is stamped under visa number 18. People who hold 18 number visa will pay Kuwait dinar 50 for the health insurance fees. Then addition to that, Kuwait dinar 10 residence fee per year they have to pay. There are other type of visas are there, such as visa number 22. That is issued to dependent family member who hold visa 18 or visa 17. Then visa number 20, that is issued to unskilled laborers and domestic workers. For them, health insurance and residence fee is very low comparatively as to be borne by the sponsor. Usually sponsors are bearing for that. Then visa number 17 is there. That is issued to expats working in the government sector. That is visa number 17. Visa number 14, that is issued on temporary basis. If the company file is closed or expats want to cancel and return to the country, it has a maximum validity of 3 months. These are the type of visas in Kuwait. I hope you understood clearly regarding the visa status. What will be the salary a nurse can get in Kuwait? That we cannot predict how much you will get. It clearly depends on which type of nurse you are. If you get appointed in a government clinics or government hospital, then you stand to earn between 600 KD to 800 KD. Then private hospitals and clinics pay around 400 KD to 600 KD. And then there is a private nurse, like a family nurse, home care like that. And they will hire you monthly basis from your clinic or the hospital where you are working to take care of their sick family member. That they will pay around 250 KD to 375 KD. So it depends on where you got the job and where you are working, which department you are working, all depends. Please note that this is just a rough idea about payment. There will be changes, depends on your specialty and your employer. The nurses who are already working in Kuwait, you are welcome to correct any of this information, or if you have anything to add to this, you can share to me, okay? We have been researching about a proper source of information for Kuwait license process, and unfortunately there was not many. Even if I am asking to my friends who is working in Kuwait, they are telling that my employer done all the process, so I don't know anything like that. These details were given by a nurse already working in a Kuwait private hospitals. I would like to thank them. If you need more clarification or assistance for the process or for study materials, please contact Nursing Manthra WhatsApp number displayed on the screen. Thank you.